Hello, good evening and welcome. It's Tuesday, it's Tier 2. We're here again in HTR for round 9 for Season 3 of the HTR Championship Tier 2 drivers. We are just currently loading in. I'm just going to run through some stats. Just want to make sure the video's up and running. We are all good. Okay, so as I said, round 9. We're in Britain, Silverstone. 5.8 kilometres, 18 turns of chaos ahead of us. We are starting off with a sprint race tonight. So we're doing normal qualifying, 18 minutes qualifying, followed by a 5-lap sprint, which will be then followed by the feature race. So just going over last week, just very briefly. In Austria, Alex took the win, with Mantis taking second, Tom in third. The standings as they are, Veloce still in first on 241 points. Alex is second on 217, just 24 points behind. Mantis is in third on 194, 47 points behind. Emma Payne on 174, 67 points behind. The constructors are looking quite tight. Alpha are on 332 points, Mercedes are on 327, just 5 points behind, and Ferrari on 326. Got a couple of driver moves for you. So Veloce is going to his third team for Alpha Tauri, moving from Alfa Romeo. English has moved from Williams to Red Bull. Data has moved from Alpha Tauri to Alfa Romeo. And Raptor has signed for Williams. Just going to get some stats. Let's get the laps. Track map. And off we go. Hopefully in the commentary box with me is Creation. Are you there?
I am. Hello everyone.
Welcome. Good to have you with me tonight.
I have returned for another bout of commentary.
Well, I'm sure all our viewers will be very excited to hear your input this week.
Well, if they know me, that is.
Well,
now,
everybody knows you. Second, isn't it? Or third?
Third.
Third.
Sorry. Basically, can't come me in. Now, this is interesting. It's the sprint race, right? Veloci, Bicyc, Data, and Norton are all on mediums.
I wonder if they missed the memo.
Well, we
Unless
warned
they
them.
just want to get. They may just want to get that extra run out, don't they?
Maybe.
It's quite possible.
Right, now you've introduced me. I'm going to hop off for 2 seconds. I will be back.
Yeah, alright. Let's find someone that's on a lap.
Veloci's just over.
Yeah, I think he's the lead car at the moment. And we've begun. Let's ride on board. Here we go. On board with Veloce going down the Wellington Straight, heading up towards Brooklands. Said, interestingly, going out on the medium tyres. It doesn't really matter what tyres you're going to be running. Obviously, most people want to be starting on the softs. It'd be a bit crazy if you want to start on mediums for a 5-lap sprint, but we will see what happens. Just through Cops, headed down towards Maggots and Beckett's. A little bit of traffic in front. Tom gets out of the way. Down to 5th. Back up through the gears. 6th, 7th. Activates DRS. 104, sector 2. Up to Stowe. Down to Val now. late as you can on those brakes, using a little bit of the curb. Looks like a good banker lap there from Veloce. See what it's going to be. 27, 128, 2. It's like a someone's Veloce. 8 Data's going fastest. He's got a point to prove in the Alpha. Currently in front of his former team. Rico's going fastest now, 127.2. He is on the softs. Virgil's just done a 128. Linus got himself up to 4th at the moment, 128.7. These times will come down. A couple of no-shows tonight. No second McLaren driver. Galactic Llamas appears to be missing. And who else is missing? And the Haas reserve has not turned up either. So I'll be making a note of that. So Bicyc's going to have to do another lap as he's just invalidated. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. So who else? Rave Raptor making his return. Just signed his contract with the Williams team. Tying a very slow lap there, must have had a little problem. English has got himself up to 4th in his new Red Bull car. I expect we could see some 126s. It's a decent time there from Rico, 127.2. Tom's heading in the pits, obviously not happy with his lap. But anyone else that's on a lap? A lot of people still sitting in the pits. Schumacher's on his lap. Unfortunately, Schumacher's invalidated that one. Let's see what the Aston Martin driver can do. Let's have some outdoor camera views for a change. Outdoor camera, TV camera. Car does look amazing. The yellow flag. That looks like that's Alex, possibly. Linus has been disqualified. So I'm sure a lot of these guys would be hoping for a good qualifying position for the sprint race, but of course anything can happen, as we saw yesterday. A few guys got taken out in the Tier 1 race early doors and ended up starting the feature race right at the back of the grid. But let's see what's going to happen here. Not too bad a lap there from Grumpy, 7th position. No one's invalidated. There's still a few people that haven't set times yet. Schumacher looks like he's on another lap. Again, on the medium tyres. Has he not realised it's a sprint race?
Hath returned.
The door slammed. He's here.
Still
a lot of these guys that are on. Well, I say a lot. Schumacher's just gone 7th fastest, but he's on the medium, so I don't know if he's got the memo. I did. I did tell him. Nobody broken into the 26s as of yet.
Answer something up that.
Yeah, if you see anyone on a lap, just let me know.
No. Pilu's just started, or Pilu, or however you say his name's just started.
Pilu?
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 Rico's gone 3/4 of a tenth quicker in the first sector.
Nice.
I don't know if he's on another lap, but he's just set one, isn't he? He might be on his.
No, this must be second. This must be second run. Whereabouts is he on track?
He's just gone through cops. He ran a bit wide. Absolutely nails Magnus and Beckett. He's 2 tenths up as well. Oof. Here we go.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh, nice little toe off Veloce there.
Keeping between the white lines, he does.
It looks like a decent lap from Rico there. What's he going to be?
Very controlled.
Oh, 26.7. That's a good lap. That's a good lap. Wow.
What was Paul in Tier 1? I think it was only 26. Oh, it was 26.7.
It was. I believe it was. Well, what does that tell you?
English it was
up.
I've just realised, yeah. Quality was in the wet.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah.
Whoopsie.
We're thinking about the practice race.
Very much so.
But yeah, well, 26 is definitely what we would normally see.
English in his first race for Red Bull. Traitor.
Oh. Oh, he's gone wide. He must have heard you. And he's invalidated. Oh dear. Mantis, another one on medium tyres. Oh, Schumacher says he's on his out lap now. Here he comes.
Raptor puts himself into fourth. Ooh. Williams debutant. Fourth on mediums. 27.9. Not too shabby of that.
That's good from Raptor. But again, do they not know that it's a sprint race?
Apparently not. Who knows?
And he's up again.
Is he?
Going on another lap.
Word.
Not by much, but
How did Linus get disqualified, by the way? I missed that.
I have no idea. He just suddenly disappeared. I missed it. Oh, the team game going on here because it's like Brad has given Raptor a little toe.
Ooh.
I know he's slowed down now. Oh, I think he might just run out of fuel. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh well. Alex yet to set a time yet, down in 17th position. Oh, he's just gone wide. Oh, just avoiding the slow Williams. And that has just destroyed his lap.
Oh,
and straight to
Peter's
pits.
lost it. Peter's lost it. He's kept it out of the wall. Oh.
Where is he?
A cops. That might have compromised Norton. I don't think Norton's on a quick.
Possibly.
Oh, Norton's invalidated anyway.
Yeah.
That was well held from Peeler, to be honest. I'm calling him Peeler. Probably get it wrong, but I'm calling him Peeler. I don't care.
Yeah, Peely's good for me. I'm sure he'll tell us if it's not. Emma Payne up there in third position now.
Yeah, late Data's on a quicker lap as well. 2/10 up.
He's got a point to prove, I think, hasn't he?
He does, yeah. New team.
Into the last corner.
Here he comes.
Pretty good.
27.6.
Up to third.
Raptor and Mantis, they need to get a move on if they want to go out on a set of softs.
Exactly.
They've just put on. They have just put on the softs, but it's a long pit lane.
Yeah, Schumacher and Grumpy both improving. On separate parts of the track, but Schumacher's 3/10 up, and he's invalidated. Yeah. Oh, says Grumpy. Oh, Brula. They're both quicker as well. Are they going to get time for another lap? Depends how much fuel they've got on board. Warning light's not on for Schumacher. It is for Grumpy, so Schumacher's coming straight in.
The
Fresh set of boots,
Raptor,
Mazus, all those tyres. Go on.
Raptor and Alex have just come out. That's going to be close. That is going to be very close.
Bicyc's still to set a lap.
And Bicyc's just coming around the corner now. He'll start his lap. Norton's backing out. Emma Payne's about to start his lap. Rico's had enough. Well, Rico's gone out, but I don't know why he's gone out, because he's not going to get enough time for that.
No, not unless he's going to cut every corner. Well, he could just. He's got a minute 55 on my clock. Yeah.
Oh, I've got 40 seconds on my clock, some strange reason.
Oh.
No, I don't even know.
Yeah, he's fine.
Alright then. Emma Payne's a tenth down in the first sector.
Yep, I've got to improve this time. It's going to be a bit of a mad dash, I think. Everyone in, everybody out. But Schumacher's on his way back out.
I think that 26.7 is going to take some beating from Rico, I think.
Yep, definitely. Here we go, Alex.
Oh, right on board with Raptor.
Oh, he's lost it! He's lost it! Into Abbey. Oh, he's kept it out of the wall, but that's it. That's his qualifying over. He's starting 17th. Oh dear. 8 days retired.
Yeah, he's in the pits.
Yeah. Veloce 7/10 up.
Oh my.
But that's going to be. I still don't think that's going to be good enough, is it?
Well, who knows? But Raptor's gone 2/10 in the first sector.
Norton's gone.
Norton's retired in the pits. English only apparently 2/10 up.
Veloce only 1/10 up now. Oh, he's lost it. Veloce's lost it. That's it. It's over for him.
English up to 4th.
Oh, great job there from the Red Bull driver. Could this be a show of being back on form?
Raptor's 7/10 up in the middle sector. This could put him P2.
Where does this pace come from?
Keep it in
Haven't
between
seen
the
him all
white
season.
lines.
Oh!
Oh no.
Oh, that would have put him right up there.
And he's run even wider. It would have put him P2 as well.
Yeah. Wow.
Emma Payne's had a poor lap. I don't see anyone else. Lurge is off. That's it, I think.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Rico's lost it. Rico on pole then.
Yep, definitely is. Still showing English on a lap.
Yeah,
he's a tenth down anyway.
Unless he finds it.
He's easy.
Yeah, he's backed off now, hasn't he? That's it then.
Same for Lurger. Yep.
The Lurger's lost the front wing apparently. Rico is currently exploring tracks. I don't know what he's doing.
Just pull over, Rico. Just pull over. Tyre. Let's get this going.
What,
Not
tyre
the same
on
business
track?
as yesterday. Oh.
Bit naughty coming from the league owner himself.
It's fine. Qualifying's finished. Rico, retire.
They're going to the pits.
Don't go in the pits. Don't go in. Don't go in. Oh,
he'll retire in the pits.
Well, let's hope so.
Oh, we'll also hope so. Anyway.
I just hope we don't have the same issues as yesterday. Oh, do us a favour and just take a screenshot of those results if you don't mind. Just in case we do have to restart. Pray to God that we don't.
Seven tenths between Rico and Veloci.
Yeah. I certainly think Veloci could have closed that down a bit, but
yeah,
he didn't have much luck, did he? And a few of those medium right tyre runners, that's going to kind of screw their race because now they're going to be starting on those mediums.
Very true. Very true indeed.
Oh dear.
Third and fifth, Matthew.
Wow. Okay.
Right. You know, I'm on for stewarding after the sprint race.
Okay, mate, no worries. Join us in the commentary booth if you want, mate.
Well, I would, but I'm watching. I can't watch live. I'm on the stream.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, of course you're not in the game, are you?
Seconds behind. It's a shame. I'll keep an eye on the stream. If anyone uploads anything, then
yeah, you've got one massive echo.
Who, me?
Yep.
You're echoing for me. How's that? Is that better?
Yeah, a lot better.
I blame you. Oh, Llama's decided to join. Oh, we're off already. 3, 2, 1. And we're away.
That was a quick one.
Yeah. Rico's got a blinded start. Veloci coming up behind him. Looking clean so far into turn 1. Oh, if you go wide, or someone's got off. I think that's Schumacher.
Schumacher's out.
Ah. Cold tyres into turn 1. That did not go well, did it? We won't be getting any safety cars in a 5-lapper, but
no. Other than that, we've all got away just about, I think. Healy's already got penalty.
yeah.
Oh dear!
Oh, what is going on there?
English is round.
English is round.
I'll record that myself. He clipped Emma Payne's front wheel perfectly. It's racing instant. I can tell you that for a fact.
Yeah. Oh, that was crazy. Oh my good Oh my god. There's cops. Oh my god, there's a Red Bull. What's going on there? That lurcher. He completely lost it.
Oh, what's going on?
Absolute carnage.
Hang on. Oh,
What's happened? What's happened?
Oh. There's carnage going on in this middle sector here.
Absolute carnage. There's too much to go on. I can't even catch up with everything.
Yeah, my bicycle's left apparently. Lurcher's out. Lurcher's binned it. English is now around. Got people diving into the pits.
Yep, people with damage everywhere. Yep.
Well, Linus has had an absolute amazing start. He's up 9 places into 9th.
Yeah.
Norton's into 6th from 14th.
Wow.
Top 3 stayed the same. Tom's up 1. Emma Payne's up 1. Titan's up 8 places from 15th. Bicycle up. Hey, what?
What's wrong?
Bicycle. Oh, Bicycle's lagging. But so apparently he's in 9th on the road, but he's 17th in total, which makes sense.
Oh, another wonderful glitch.
Another glitch, don't we? Who's burning? Alex F1 is down to 35% ERS already, which is lovely.
Yeah, he's trying to catch up off the back there, isn't he?
They're all burning. They're all burning their ERS.
Like
Rico
2 of 5.
still ahead. Moving away quite nicely. Data is. Oh, English has lost it. I think. I don't know what English is doing.
He's gone. He's retired. Not a good start for the Red Bull driver.
And Emma Payne hasn't got DRS. Veloci has on Rico. That will close the gap a bit.
One more lap yet, I believe.
It's lap 3, dude.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at people at the back and it was saying lap 2. I think Rico's got this in the bag.
Well, two alphas battling for 3rd and 4th here.
Good C8 data up there in 3rd position.
Yeah.
Calm down a little bit.
Not really nice. Well, I think he's about to lose it to Tom. Tom was obviously demanding to be let through.
Absolute carnage that first lap.
It does let Tom through.
Yeah, it makes sense when we know obviously how quick Tom can be. And that's a vital point that he could be scoring for finishing 3rd.
Oh, here comes Linus around the outside. No. We've got the cheeky cutback on Brothers here for 8th place.
Here he goes. Oh, it's going to be tight. Oh, he's pushing him a little bit wide there.
Brothers can come back. Oh, unlucky. Good move though by Linus. He has run wide.
Yep.
8 Data has a penalty.
It's managing to stay with Tom though at the moment. I think they're trying to work the DRS train to catch back up to the car in front.
But the bad thing is they're already 2 seconds behind. And I don't know why Tom's let Data go unless Data thinks he can pull 2 seconds on Tom. Trouble is, it's letting Emma Payne get back into the battle.
Yeah, I think their idea is they're going to try and keep slingshotting each other in the DRS, but there's not enough laps.
There is not.
To be doing that.
Wrapped up a tune at the fastest lap.
That's saying that Bicyc's a
yeah,
lap down.
Well, I don't know.
Well, showing him in 15th position anyway, and he's not even in it by the looks of it.
Pilo and Grumpy battling for 12th place. on the road.
Yeah, but Grumpy's still struggling with that wing there.
Oh yeah, I just realised. Yeah, Raptor's all over the back of him as well.
Yeah. Oh, he's got some heavy damage on the side there. He must have had a hell of a shunt. On to the last lap.
I think Tom's had a moment because
Has Tom
I'm
got
trying
any
to figure
damage?
out because I'm trying to figure out because so he has pulled the 2-second gap he needs on Emma,
Yeah.
but Emma's got past Tom and Tom's 2 seconds down. He might have damage.
Can't see anything on the camera.
Not looking like it.
Anyway, here comes Rico. Starting as he means to go on. Round the final corner. And...
Final corner? What are you on about? You just gone through tops.
Yeah. Again, I'm looking at the other Mercedes just coming around the bloody... I need second in this job.
I think Tom must have damage.
It certainly seems that way, but I can't see anything visual unless he's got rear wing damage. I mean, that was absolute carnage in that first lap. Okay, now Rico's coming around the final corner.
Yep.
Taking the 3 points for the sprint race.
It's going to be close
Boloche.
between Emma and 8 data for second.
8 Data's got that penalty.
Oh!
Just 0-0-2-5.
Tom. 6, Titan 7th, Brothers 8th, Alex 8 thousandths of a second behind Brothers in penalties. Linus into 10th.
Yeah, got hit with those penalties there, didn't they?
Yep, Mantis will finish in 11th, Raptor will finish 12th, Grumpy in 13th with damage as well. I think Pilu's got damage as well. Grumpy's an AI.
I think he's just limping back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Bicycle. Yeah, send me a message, I'll try and see that.
Well, Pilu's now got no front wing. Well, that's your sprint race.
There we go. Here comes the fun part of dealing with any problems, any tickets. If we can deal with them, we will. If we can't, they're just going to have to wait till after the race. So we're going to pause the stream just after the podium celebration, and we can sort the grid out and come back.
We need to get rid of these So
again, this is going to be your grid for the feature race. So, as I said, we're going to pause the stream and we will come back as soon as we are ready for lights out.
Nothing has been opened. We've still got the tier 1 tickets. We need to focus on racing. Realistically.
Well, if they're not going to put any tickets in, then that's fine. It's
Mm. Have you got the grid? Careful, do you need me to tell you?
you can tell me. I've taken a picture of it, but I just want to make sure I've got everything else right first. Qualifying off. Weather on random. Standard. Right, okay, let's get this grid right.
So, Rico on pole.
Oh, well.
Oh. Alright.
Right. Rico on pole.
Hang on.
Yep.
There we go. Veloci second.
Yep.
Hey, Data third.
Yep.
Com fourth. No, Emma Payne fourth, my bad.
Emma Payne, where are you? Fourth, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Tom fifth.
Then Tom. Sorry?
Tom fifth.
Tom. Yep.
Norton sixth.
Norton. Yep.
Titan seventh.
Yep.
Brad eighth.
Yep.
Alex ninth.
Yep.
Linus 10th.
Yep.
Mantis 11th.
Yep.
Raptor 12th.
Yep.
Grumpy 13th.
Uh-huh.
Peelu 14th.
Yep.
Bisic 15th.
Yep.
English 16th.
Yep.
Ledger 17th and Schumacher 18th.
Lurge is not here.
Is it not?
Yeah, and Galactic Llama joined late, so he's going to start at the back.
Yep.
Right, any tickets?
Nope, nothing.
Nothing at all?
Nope.
2 seconds. I have heard over team radio that apparently Emma Payne collided with Schumacher, which caused the chaos at the start, but because nobody's put a ticket in, we can't actually do anything about it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Right, so we're ready to roll.
Yep.
This bit I don't like about the sprint race. I like the sprint race, I like the idea of it, but it needs to be integrated into the game because this is too much aggro doing all this.
Very true.
Right. Now, you know what's going to be the icing on the cake, don't we?
Go on.
If it's chucking it down with rain.
This is true.
Alright, remember setups, everybody. Don't forget setups. Nobody ready up either.
Well, studio with fun.
Still loading in.
Well, Kev, I think you've got an echo again. No, you don't. You're fine.
Okay. Why is this taking so long?
Lord knows these days.
Oh, of course, everyone's on the grid and choosing their tyres and setups, aren't they?
Probably.
Okay, just told everyone we go at 44. Just give them a couple of minutes to do their car setups. Well, at least the sun is shining anyway.
This is true.
I'm very shocked no tickets were put in for that sprint race. Seeing the carnage that was going on there.
Oh, here we go.
We're off slightly earlier than I said, but never mind. I just think, I don't know about you, Croatia, but I think this is a great track to drive. I really enjoy it, but I just don't have any luck here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, last night I was pleasantly surprised where my place came from. But usually I'm not really quick around here, but that's probably because I mainly got on career mode and the AI are overpowering.
Yeah, they certainly are.
No, it is once you get it's the flow. It's a very flowing track. Once you get that rhythm, it's gorgeous, is what it is.
Definitely, and there's plenty of places to overtake. It's so many opportunities, but plenty of opportunities to get it wrong as well. Particularly going into Cops, Beckett's. Yeah, turn one's probably the worst for me.
I'm very surprised I didn't lose it once, which I was like, oh.
So predicted pit stop strategy, they're saying soft mediums or soft hards. It most likely will be soft mediums or hard or medium softs.
That's a question. Let's have a cheeky rundown.
Yeah. 8 Data is the only person in the top 10
Mantis,
on mediums.
Raptor,
Yep.
Bicycle on medium, Schumacher's on the hards.
Oh, he's done this before.
Interesting.
Can't really. Yeah, it's a bit odd.
They're all
Because
really bunched up.
yeah, it's an easy one stop, isn't it? So unless he's expecting carnage at the beginning,
Without safety cars, who knows?
it did pay off for him. I believe it was in Bahrain. He did 90% of the race, and I think he finished third. Well, this is it. This is what could happen.
Hey, that is the only one of mediums, mate. Oops. Oh, they're lined up.
Yep, they're just lining up now. Last few cars. Let's hope all goes well. Here we go. Everyone's loaded in. Engines are revving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got a guess. And we're away.
Veloce's got the start.
Brilliant start from Veloce. Rico's going to get swallowed up here. Into turn 1 we go. A few going wide. Oh, it looks pretty clean so far.
They've all made it. They've all made it. Oh, there's a Williams round. Bradders is round.
Oh, here we go. They're all getting a bit argy-bargy again. Oh, Raptor just got a massive nudge off Linas. Bicyc's fighting with Titan. Alex cutting his way through the field. Tom, Emma Payne, 8 Data all fighting up front there. Tom's little run on
Schumacher up
Cops.
to
Is he gonna...
15th.
Oh, great start. Good. I was worried Tom was going to go for it and go into the Cops there, but he's staying behind him through Maggots and Beckett's. Eased off a little bit as well there. Might want to get the better exit.
Oh, wait, Data squirming everywhere.
He's struggling on those medium tyres at the moment. Emma Payne will probably get him.
Emma
Here we go.
Payne's burnt his ERS though.
Trying to go around the outside, but Tom 8 Data closes the door. Oh, contact with Emma Payne, goes slightly sideways, but manages to stay with him.
The Titans bombed it into the pits straight away.
Wing damage for Titan, no doubt.
So it's Norton.
Oh,
and
there's
Titan are in.
Norton's round. No, it's Bicycle's round, sorry. Bicycle's round. Yeah, definitely had to come together at the front.
Yeah. New wins for Norton and Titan.
Oh, here we go, Tom. Tom just getting past Emma Payne.
That's straight line speed as well.
Yeah. Alex is there waiting in the wings as well.
On the cutback.
Veloce is the man they want to beat. Here we go, we've got another
Oh,
yellow.
what an exit! What an exit! Oh, it's...
English is struggling again. Lama, Linas.
Here we go. Here comes Alex. And he got through. Emma Payne went
Yep.
wide through Cops.
Yeah, Emma Payne lost the rhythm there.
Here comes Rico. Rico's right on Veloci's tail here.
Here we go. He's not even waiting for DRS. He's going to try and get him now. Here we go, side by side.
Plenty of room.
Who's going to break last? Oh, a little nudge. Oh, just giving each other a little bit of room. Rico's going to get the better exit here, surely. He's going to go for it. Oh, this could end badly. Oh, no!
Rico's off. Rico's out.
Oh, impatience there from Rico. He knew he was quicker. Virtual safety car.
I'm very surprised that's not a full safety car.
Yeah. Linas almost went to the back of Lama there.
Grumpy's probably nearly hit Rico as well. English
Wow.
hits.
Still only a virtual. Very surprising.
Yeah. Well. Well, well, well.
I don't get that. He's crashed on the start-finish line and there's no safety car.
No.
I want to double check that I've done the. I'm sure I put the safety car as normal.
Yeah, you would have done.
Yeah, it's on standard.
Yeah.
Just odd. This game is odd.
English is on hards.
Yeah.
Interestingly.
I really think Rico just threw that away there, didn't he?
Yeah. You got that was impatient.
Yep.
Roxy had the race in line as well, so you can't really complain.
100%. Veloce done nothing wrong there. Just Rico was just being too impatient, and he paid the price. Here we go.
Safety car is
Virtual
out.
safety car is over. Tom got the
8
jump
data.
there on 8 data.
Yeah.
Or 8 data moved out of the way,
Let
possibly.
him pass.
It's going to be Tom and Alex chasing down Veloce now. Veloce's the man to beat. Rico definitely had the pace, but yeah,
As well.
briefly.
Yeah.
Now they can go at it.
5-6, the first person to get a penalty.
Hey.
Whee!
Hey.
Oh shit for penalties. Whee!
So we've got 2 Alfa Romeos together. We've got 2 McLarens together.
When it comes Linus on
2
Pilo.
Williams together. All they're going side by side.
There's room.
There's the line. Yep. Linus might get him. Oh, he's giving a little nudge.
That's probably wing damage, I think.
Yeah, he's lucky if he's got away with that.
He's whacked him as well. I'll be very surprised.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it is. I think he might have actually got away with it.
Yeah, he's certainly gaining on him. Coming up to Maggots and Beckett's now. Oh, he's lost a little bit. I think Raptors might take advantage.
Mantis, no, Mantis
Alex is
too far
close.
behind on Vermont.
Alex is right in the back of 8 data now. So Alex needs to try and get past him as quickly as he can before those tyres start to go. I think around lap
Grumpy and
6, 7, started to lose a little bit.
Tom's just on the fence quicker than Veloce.
Wow. Oh, Bicyc going a little bit wide. Grumpy just bumping over that last turn there.
Alex is now
just
behind
full
8 data. I
temps.
think this could be.
Yeah, he's got the DRS. Is 8 data gonna defend?
Straight 9 speed from data there. Oof.
Yeah, those Alphas certainly seem to have the speed, don't they?
Hmm.
Alex going to try around the outside, is he?
Be a move and pulls it off. Well, you got
Go
fucking
up to the
sector
dreaded
3.
Cox.
Norton's round.
Oh. Just going to stick with this. Oh, Alex just cut that. Oh, I think Alex is pushing too hard. He's going to risk himself getting a penalty here. He's just losing out. He's got the DRS. 8 data defending. Oh, he's going to be losing so much time.
He is. Veloce's just pulled out time on Tom. Well, 6/10 is that.
Oh, good move from Alex. Just pushing 8 data a little bit wide there, but keeping it clean. Oh, 8 data forces the penalty. Still staying in front. Trying to help his team out. Holding up the Ferrari driver.
El Plan for Alfa Romeo.
Yeah.
I think Alex might get him in, but Alex has got a better exit. He's a lot closer.
Yep.
This could be straightforward
Here we go.
here. Look for the helicopter cam. Oof. Helicopter cam.
Oh. Emma Payne losing positions again. Oh, side by side with Galactic Llama.
It's great wheel racing that. Matt has got past, we missed that as well.
Yep. Galactic's not giving up yet. They're going to follow each other around cops. Who's going to lift?
Your two drivers are battling for 12th.
Oh. Obviously Grumpy on the quicker tyre, so is Schumacher going to let him go?
Who knows?
A little bit wide.
He'll have picked up a penalty. Galactic Llama is already down to 10% of VRS.
Wow.
And he's just completely sent it off track. Desperation kicking him from the McLaren driver, I think.
Yeah. Been missing the last couple of races, I believe. It's one of his first races back.
Veloci just sitting, chilling out in front.
Yep. He's literally... He's laughing, isn't he?
Yeah. I think that it's just about sitting in DRS with Alex still.
Yep. And as those softs will start to lose a bit of their speed now.
Yeah, well.
They're good for about 12, 14 laps possibly.
Lovely battle for 5th though. Emma Payne, Mantis and Llama. Raptor
Mantis
just
on those medium tyres as well.
Yeah, Raptor just chilling in 8th on those mediums. Bradders and Peter
Surprised
battling.
Grumpy's still sitting behind Schumacher. I would have thought he would have let him by.
That's probably
he knows he's holding him up.
well, you're gonna have to have a word with your drivers.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
At the same time, maybe Schumacher's just pulling Grumpy along. He's happy to
Maybe.
do that. I don't know. He's got
That
himself
is-
a penalty. Schumacher needs to calm it down a little bit. He obviously wants those tyres to last. So say if Grumpy can get past him. There we go. Surely Schumacher's not going to fight him. Whoa, what happened there, Schumacher? Why was he fighting him?
Big save.
Wow.
Why stick has pitted on lap 8 from mediums. On mediums. Interesting. Him picking up this battle for 5th. English has been in AI this whole race.
Oh well. I think he must have disconnected because he's ghosted. If he was in AI, he'd still be solid, wouldn't he?
Maybe.
Alright, so he'll.
Oh, Emma's round!
What's happened? Alright.
Emma's round, he missed
Oh.
that. Oh, he's round again.
He's round again! Those tyres are red hot, he's got to let them cool down.
And that's about between Galactic Llama and Mantis. Oh, there's a Linus is round as well.
Oh, what's going on?
Alex is catching Tom, by the way.
Yep, only 1 second behind now. But it's the man in front of him, he needs to get.
It'll be interesting to see who pulls the undercut.
Could see pit stops round about now.
Oh,
Schumacher's getting himself penalties left, right and centre. Alex almost in DRS.
really going on at the moment. It's just a bit
No.
nip and tuck. Galactic's now within DRS of Mantis again, although he's got no ERS whatsoever.
No. He's used it all trying to catch up.
Yeah.
Alex still just outside that 1 second.
Yeah.
It's the closest battles at the moment. Bicyc less than a second behind Titan.
Galactic and Mantis still 7/10.
The bottom 5 have all stopped once, but I think that was for damage at the beginning. Penalty wise,
Schumacher's got
Schumacher's
6.
leading out
8
6.
Data, Galactic, Ray, Pilu, Brothers, Bicyc and Norton are all on 3 seconds.
Bicyc right on the rear end of Titan.
I've just, yeah, just want to move up.
Surely he's going to get him now.
You think so? DRS, wide open.
Yep.
Alex has got within that second of Tom now.
Yep. Here we go.
Galactic's only 3/10 behind. Pilu's making a move on Raptor as well.
I think if I was Alex, I would be thinking about doing the undercut.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Those mediums will go to the end of the race.
Yep, easy.
Well, both
Both
Alex
the drivers
and
running
Tom
wide. Yeah,
evidently
pulling
avoiding,
each other off.
getting a warning. Nice and smooth from Alex there. This could be second if he gets this right, but Alex doesn't have any ERS. Tom's got some form of ERS. Galactic still too far behind Mantis.
Here we go, Alex is pitting.
Alex has called it.
Schumacher about to make a move on Grumpy here, his teammate, down into Stowe.
Yeah. I think he's just letting him free,
No use fighting that.
which is what Schumacher should have done earlier on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grumpy's pitting. Brothers is pitting.
On to mediums for Alex.
Yeah.
That was to the end of the race. Ray Raptor still behind Pilu.
Now it's down to Tom now to see what he does. Where's he going to come out?
Whereas mediums are coming into their own now.
Yeah.
Why is it with another penalty? DRS wide open. Pilu moves to the inside. Raptor on the outside. Oh, Pilu slams the door on him.
Ugh.
And it stays as it is.
For another lap. Or for another corner anyway. Here we go again.
Jim Velocci will probably
Sure.
pit at the end of this lap as well as Tom.
He's not. I think he.
Velocci stays
Better
out.
say, I think he. Yeah, if I was,
Tom's
he's probably
got-
not
Tom's pitting.
working those tyres too hard, is he?
No.
Yellow
Tom-
flag.
Norton's round.
Could be Norton. Yeah.
English is disconnected. I just realised that.
Raptor get past Pilu into Stowe.
Up Williams!
Not sure how Sam would feel about that.
What was that?
Right, let's see where Tom's come out. Is he going to come out in front of Alex? Has the undercut worked?
Well, I think the undercut has worked here. Wonders.
Here comes Alex.
Alex will be
round
full
the last
speed.
corner. Yep.
Tom's only at 37 miles an hour, remember?
Here we go.
He's got him, I think. This is going to be super close.
Yep, he got him.
Oh.
The undercut paid off lovely there, but Tom.
Tom will have the DRS.
Yeah. Oh, got the best entry to the corner there for Alex. Schumacher on those hard tyres, up into 7th now.
Here comes Tom.
Those penalties are going to hurt him. Here we go. Tom straight past Alex, didn't waste any time. Here we go, Alex coming back at him.
Fighting back really aggressively there, I like that.
On the outside for Alex here. Oh, they're going to make a move into Cops. Who knows? No, Tom's burning ERS. Alex isn't.
Yeah.
Probably safe, I'd say. Galactic's getting on
Oh,
Mantis.
Alex goes extremely wide again.
It's that dirty air coming out of the corner. It's horrible.
Here comes
when you follow
Pilu.
somebody
Here
do
comes
that.
Pilu. On Raptor.
Gonna go. Oh. No.
Velocci has pitted
Okay.
from the lead. He puts on those mediums.
I think he'll only lose out if he comes out into traffic.
Yep.
3 seconds for Pilu. Corner cut in. The latest victim.
Galactic Llama has pitted as well. Veloci comfortably out in the lead. Very nearly losing it
Schumacher up
on
to
the end.
fifth now. Well, that could cause Veloci some problems if he's stuck behind Schumacher on those hard tyres.
What Schumacher needs now is a safety car. If he gets a safety
Yeah.
car, that's sorted it out really nicely. Pilu going around the outside of Raptor again.
Bicycle going.
Yeah.
Bicyc's retired.
Bicyc's out. Oh, he's retired in the pit lane.
Yeah.
So shouldn't have a safety car there.
Oh, Raptor's gone!
Oh, and Raptors, he's still alive. Oh, he's just reset to track as well. So that's going to be a quali ban. Just caught him.
And a VSC for this trouble as well.
Yeah, virtual safety car. Oh dear.
Oh, this could help 8 Data here, actually.
Could this help Schumacher?
Oh, Data's not pitting. Data's not pitting.
If Schumacher can get to the pits in time and make the most of this VSC.
Exactly.
Mantis is pitting. This could be big.
Let's see where this is going to work out.
Pilu's
Obviously,
pitting.
cars are having to go slower. Raptors got that damage.
Schumacher needs to
Schumacher
wary
follows
braking
him in.
behind him. He is good.
Mantis on the softs.
Yeah, so that's 12 laps to the end for him.
It was around
Easily
safety
doable.
car in Tier 1 last night, wasn't it? People
Mantis
pitched
is
us
go-
off,
Mantis
but
is
we had a few
jumping up.
laps behind the safety car first.
Mantis is a lot closer to Alex and Tom now than he was.
Oh, Titan's got a speed in the pit lane, 5 seconds. Where's Schumacher going to come out? I think he has gained some time back there. DRS enabled, here we go, we're back racing.
Alex and Tom back together. Mantis has a drive through.
Oh, no way. Pulled the
That's-
trigger a little bit too early.
That's going to be costly.
Certainly is. Here we go, Alex right on the back of Tom. Veloce's 4 seconds up the road. Of course, A Data does have that
Alex
lead.
running
Can he
wide
help his teammate?
again. Data dives into the pits. Oh, it's about 35 seconds for this pit stop.
Yeah.
It's a long old pit stop at Silverstone.
It's so long and so slow, so it's looking like 7th. Maybe. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Alex just 3 tenths behind now. I think this could be the lap.
And Mantis comes in. Service drive through. It's Galactic Llama up to 6th.
A Data in the
Pilu's
pits.
7th.
Veloce's back into the lead. If 8 Data's lost out from...
Like, Data's come out in 4th. He's ahead of the McLarens.
Mantis falling down the order now.
Quite straightforward for Veloci now, I think. Keep it in between the white lines, don't do anything stupid.
Exactly, yeah. No penalties for him so far. Mantis still falling down the order. So English is still disconnected, so he won't be counted in the final standings. Let's just have a look at the losers and gainers. So Veloce's up 1, Tom's up 3, Alex is up 6, 8 Data down 1. Galactic Llama, fantastic, up 13 positions, started dead last.
Wow.
Pilu up 8, Schumacher up 10, again started right at the back. Raptor up 4, Bradders down 1, Mantis up 1, Grumpy up 2, Linus down 2, Emma Payne down 9, works out very well there. Norton's down 8, Titan's down 8, and English is obviously not in the game.
Sounds like top of the pops.
Or Eurovision. or any form of singing contest for us.
Well, we have got nil points for Bicyc and Rico this season.
So, 8 Data's the highest position person on those soft tyres, but can he make it work?
This is interesting, Kev. English left the game because people don't know how to race clean.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
We will see.
Anyway, back to the race in hand. Alex just 6 tenths behind Tom. He doesn't seem to be able to close that gap. Both on the same tyres. I think Alex's were 1 lap older. Going wide again. I think he keeps getting away with that.
He knows
If you do
because
ease
like,
off.
I think that's what. If you think you're running wide, and if you clip that curb with your right tyre,
Right.
you run a bit wide to avoid a warning.
So 3rd to 9th have all got penalties. Galactic Alarm's got 8. Everyone else has got 6. The only 2 that have got 3 is Alex and 8.
Grumpy's got 3.
Grumpy just out of the top 10, yeah. That's our closest battle at the moment. Mantis is catching up to Bradders.
Yeah.
He's got some work to do. And that's chasing down Grumpy. I don't know what happened to Emma Payne. Did he have a spin? Did he just lose out on those pit stops?
Lost out on that. Well, he had the spins only in the game, didn't he?
Yeah, combination of both.
Yeah, that's right.
Brad has got Mantis right behind him now.
A lot of changes coming up to lap the AI of English. Get a cheeky bit of DRS. He's got so much ERS, it's ridiculous.
He doesn't really have to burn it, has he?
Mantas chasing
No.
down Brothers here.
Oh, Tom had a bit of a snap on the
Tom
exit.
wide.
Of top.
Yep.
Yep. Caught that.
Mantis past Bradders.
Good move.
No softer tyres.
We know Mantas has got the pace
This
as
could be,
well.
this could be second going for Tom here. A little snap of oversteer could cost him.
Here we go. Alex has got him.
Well, Tom sent it.
Oh,
Alex
that's
got
so
it.
side.
My word. Alex squeezing Tom right to the outside and
Yeah.
Tom backed out of it. Although Tom just needs to hang on to the back of Alex now because Alex has got 3 seconds and he doesn't.
Exactly. You can just save up that ERS and just sit behind him.
He's going to need to take
Well,
these
Lodge
30%. There's no use trying to get back past it, just follow him through.
No.
Veloci's just, well, yeah, Veloci's laughing at everyone. But
Yep. He's going to have a huge lead in the championship after this race.
yeah,
This year's
Well,
positive.
Tom's going to go for it again.
Alex wants to go for the cutback. Is he going to try and hang it on the outside? No, he doesn't. Alex is going to have a move. Is he going to make a move into cops? Oh, this could be interesting. No, he thinks better of it.
No. You've got to be brave to try there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Myself and Jerker
Just
went
have a
side by side for Cops last night, and it's one of the scariest moments I've had in league racing.
Interestingly, Alex needs to save fuel. Everyone else, Julio and Schumacher need to save fuel.
Alex back through. Tom's
Tom
going to
sends
fight
it
back
down the
though.
inside.
Oh!
Lovely little battle
there.
this. Oh, not
That's a
here.
great
Oh, the
Right.
same thing's happened again. That's a big
What a
save.
save.
Big save.
What
Tom,
a save that was.
We saw what happened.
Oh, Alex has
no,
gone!
Oh.
He's gone sideways! Oh, I think he's...
Gifted Data third as well.
Wow.
Galactic into fifth.
He's managed to keep everything on. No loss of wing. He's lost a bunch of time there, just pushing too hard. Schumacher gets himself another penalty, up to 9 seconds now.
So
Pilu,
crossing
Galactic
a couple
Llama,
of
what's going on there?
Galactic gets another penalty.
Has
Alex
Schumacher
trying to
got
fight his way back
damage? He's running really
let's
wide
have a
into
look.
some corners.
up. No, looks okay.
Looked like he was struggling a bit on the tyres as well. Looks like he's recovered well.
I think he's pushing. We've got another yellow flag.
So it's Emma Payne that's round again. Galactic Llama.
Alex just trying to fight his way back up. Oh, Schumacher's round. Pushing too hard. You said he saw him struggling.
Yeah, he
Yep.
was struggling for grip in sector 1 and it's come back to cost him in sector 2. Just need to let those tyres cool down sometimes.
Yeah. Grumpy doing a solid job there, up in 10th, always thereabouts.
Raptor
Only
on
3
his
seconds
Williams
as well.
debut.
So,
Gaining on Pilu as well.
Yep, you got to say, I'm impressed with Raptor. Obviously, haven't seen much of him this season, but last season we saw him, and yeah, it's he's definitely seems to have improved.
Mm.
Good work from the McLaren boys as well. Though it's Pilu's reserve, obviously. Surprised he hasn't been snapped up yet.
Very true. Oh, Veloci very nearly round. Oh.
Maybe he's relaxing a little bit too much with his 6.5 second lead.
Nearly lost the
He's
rears.
literally. He must have about 90% ERS. Who's got fastest lap?
Veloci.
Of course.
year before last, I did the Christmas Eve lights around Silverstone, and my drive was less casual than Veloci's at the moment.
Brilliant.
And I was limited to 10 miles an hour.
Yeah, I've done that twice now. It's brilliant.
Fantastic, that. Hope you're hitting
Let's
those
go over the
apexes,
rumble
Kev.
strips.
Oh yeah. Wife wasn't impressed. Had to be done.
Grumpy and Bradders for 9th.
Galactic Llama's flying, but he's got 11
Schumacher's
seconds
lost
of
it
penalties.
again.
Oh, it's fallen apart for Schumacher this time.
Galactic Llama has 5% worth of ERS.
Wow.
You hate to see it.
Good Grumpy going for it on Bradders here. Grumpy going to go for the move. Gets better of it.
Linus is sneaking up now.
It's very much the battle between Williams and Aston Martin in the championship.
Yep.
We're seeing it on track as well. Mercedes
Tier one
obviously
and tier
in
two.
that mix too. Yep, both tiers. So English just giving free DRS to everyone behind him.
Schumacher's round again.
Oh dear.
The race to forget for him.
Grumpy past Bradders.
Oh, brilliant work, Grumpy. Unfortunately, I missed
Great
it.
move.
Oh, he's still there.
You fat streamer!
Yeah, I'll get blamed for that. You missed it. There we go. It's not
Oh,
over
here
yet.
comes
Bradders
Bradders.
going for a
Probably a
move.
move. They both.
Foxy Grumpy wide.
Grumpy's overtaken Bradders off the track there.
But he was
That's-
pushed wide.
I think he's forced out wide there.
Here we go.
he's
He's
giving
actually
it
let
back.
He's
through.
letting back. Maybe he had
Linus.
to, maybe the game's asked them to.
Linus is going to take advantage of that.
Yeah. Grumpy don't have DRS either, so
Lost out big time there.
yeah. Raptor and Pilu. Raptor's right off the back of Pilu now. That's missed that. That's gained. He's gained up on that quickly.
There we go. 4 laps to go. Penalties are plenty.
Yeah.
Look at all those penalties.
If
Oh my.
Pilu can get, if Raps can get past Pilu now, he can probably get on his bike to go for Galactic maybe.
Definitely.
Nice soft. There comes Raptor on the outside.
Yeah, it's got a lot of work to do. Oh!
Throws a hand up in anger to Peeler. And
Schumacher's
Schumacher's
retired.
retired in the pits.
Wow.
In the pits.
Yeah, that's not good.
You don't want to see that when there are points on offer for every position as well.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and that's why I'd say to all my drivers, finish the race no matter how bad it is. So that's twice for you. You've done that, Schumacher. Not happy. Like I said, I know how frustrating it can be when you're not having the best race, but you just got to get your head down and go, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And you never know what can happen. I mean, we're probably
Exactly.
ending
Could have had
safety car territory now, but
yeah,
you never know.
still. There's a yellow flag again. What's happened there?
Let's just Schumacher coming back onto the track.
Ah, right. Then has some Bradders fighting. Again, Linus has only got 3 seconds, so he can just sit behind Bradders if he wants to.
Alex is also very close to 3 seconds of the 3 seconds he needs to get past Data at the end of the race.
Yeah.
Raptor needs to pull 5.6 seconds on Galactic Llama to get an extra place on penalties. I don't think that's probably not going to happen in the remaining 4 laps he's got.
I think Mantis is only going to gain one position.
If Mantis can get 1.4, he can. Helu's got 12 seconds. Oh dear, oh dear.
Grumpy going back at Linus. Great move.
Great move. That's a great move. I just caught the end of that as well.
Yeah. Go on, my son. Oh, let's not put him off.
That's a whole new variety of commentators curse there.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, Emma Payne's on Linus.
Oh, Galactic's back the
Linus
curb.
is suddenly.
Easy like.
How he's not round, I do not know.
Oh, he's missing an end plate, Linus.
Ah, that's why.
Front left.
You might have had a coming together with Bradders, I think.
Come into the pits.
Bradders looks okay. Can't see any damage on his car. Oh, he's just got himself 5 seconds penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
When it rains,
2 laps to go. Yeah. Again, keep going.
Yep. Absolutely. Come out on soft.
Means
Just
prizes.
enjoy the last couple of laps.
Alex has dropped out of the 3 seconds he needs from 8 Data. It's looking like an Alfa. It's looking like an Alfa Romeo. 2 and 3.
Without a doubt. Lama is catching Alex, but he's got those 11 seconds of penalties. I don't know what he got those penalties for.
Raptor has dropped Pilu. Bradders and
Sure
Grumpy
has,
side
he's
by
gone.
side through cops.
Here we go again. Oh, he's gone wide once again. He's got back in front of him.
He did.
Great little battle at the back here.
Oh, Raptor's putting the foot down. He's gaining on Galactic Llama, but it's too little too late, I think.
Brothers using all of his ERS to try and get back past Grumpy.
Grumpy's just got to remember that.
Oh,
He's only got those 3 seconds of penalties. He doesn't have to fight him too much.
The penultimate lap of the race. Been very
there we go.
easy for Velci, hasn't it? Very easy.
Absolutely. Well, we certainly know where he's going to be going next season, don't we? With his pace.
Yeah. Alex picks up a penalty. And
That's
his
crucial.
chance.
That's that.
That's his chance for third gone.
He had gained a bit of time back, but gone now. Brad is desperate to get past Grumpy because he's going to lose out to Emma Payne otherwise.
Yeah, Payne catching.
That's a
But
great
Grumpy's having
ding-dong battle, isn't it?
absolutely none of it.
Yeah.
This is a great.
Lovely
little
ding-dong battle between pair of them, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been nice
That's what
and
we
fair
wanna
so
see.
far.
Comes Grumpy again. He's already passed him.
Can he keep it on track? He can.
Yes.
Well, they're
That
not going
is-
to go to Max and Beckett's on.
No, surely not.
Okay.
Emma Payne's closed the gap to 1.6 seconds, so he's
Yeah,
going to jump
well,
ahead of
they're
Bradders here.
Brothers ain't got any ARS. Neither is Grumpy. This
we
is
go.
a great battle at the end of the race.
Hold it around
Grumpy's
the
run
outside.
wide.
Oh, doesn't want to get himself a penalty.
Doesn't need to be fighting
Oh,
him this
wow.
hard.
Yeah.
But he wins out.
One more lap. Here we go. Last lap.
Thilu's dropped off massively from Holy moly.
Oh, we got a yellow flag. What's happened?
Alex is out of fuel! Alex is out of fuel!
No way.
Oh,
No!
He's underfueled. He's going to be right for the picking. Well, as Veloce come into the last corner
it's the Ferrari master plan again.
on his
Veloce.
debut for the AlphaTauri team. Veloce once again wins the British Grand Prix.
Brilliant drive from him. Tom to come home in second.
In second position. Alex losing places left, right and centre. Tom finishes second. 8-Day will take third. This is where it will get a bit messy with penalties. Provisional results coming your way. Alex still poodling along. Who's next to catch him? He's going to lose out to Mantis. Potentially lose out to Grumpy as well. Lama has
Raptor
crossed the
fifth on
line.
his Williams
Raptor's
debut.
crossed. Alex come
Good
around the
lad, good
last corner. And crosses the line. Mantis jumps him.
And I think that's it. Thilu's out of
Let's
fuel
see.
as well. Thilu's out of
Thilu's
fuel
out
as
of
well.
fuel.
Bradders just
Oh,
needs to keep it
Emma
on
Payne
the
and
track.
Grumpy, last corner. Emma Payne managed to sneak past Grumpy right at the end.
What a last couple of laps for
Oh,
Emma
wow.
Payne. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Fighting as if that was
Really
the last
benefited.
point.
Really benefited from those two fighting. What a race! Might not be that exciting at the front, but certainly the midfield battle was great.
Well.
Emma Payne, prime example of not giving up when it doesn't go your way. Spun twice early on, floating around at the back, absolutely nothing in it, and then fights back for that. Phenomenal.
I thought Grumpy had that in the bag. I didn't think Emma Payne was going to catch him up. Right. Linus managed to steal the fastest lap at the end, but unfortunately didn't finish in the top 10.
Yeah.
Just grab that screenshot.
I've already done it. Careful, it's all good.
So there you go, quick rundown of your results. So Veloce taking a win, Tom second, 8-Day to third, Lama in fourth, Raptor fifth, Mantas sixth, Alex seventh, Emma Payne eighth, Grumpy in ninth, Bradders in 10th, Pilu Titan 12th, Linas 13th, English won't be classified, Norton the last position in 15th, which will be 14th. Okay, that's it from me. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. And we'll be back on Monday for round 10,
Yep.
which will be in Singapore.